Hey Rising Member, thanks for clicking on the video. Today we are continuing to learn all about the healing properties of some stones and crystals. Today's crystal slash stone, whatever you want to call it, is the garnet. And I have 3 different versions, which is so cool to me because I was guided to all 3 of these, or drawn to them, whatever you want to say, at 3 different times, but during a short period of time. So I know that this garnet is meant for me. I did not know that I had 3 different types until I looked it up and found out that there are 9 different types of garnets. So that is super cool to me, especially because I now have 3 of them. I have the faceted, which is like the crystal version of it, if you guys can see that. It's such a deep red color though. It's so hard to actually see the red in it. So I'm going to try to set it on my phone light and see if we can get a better look at the red. I guess you can see a little bit. It's a very deep red. So that is the color of this beautiful little garnet. So this little crystal guy, like I said, was the faceted slash crystal version. And this one is like a little polished version of a rhodolite, I believe it was called. Rhodolite, a rhodolite garnet. But I thought that those were supposed to be a little bit lighter, but I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Who knows? But supposedly this is a rhodolite, a little polished version. I'm gonna see if I set it on the light and maybe we can see a little something through there. Maybe, yeah, it's not as red as the other one, but you can kind of see, like, kinda. Maybe. Anyways, I tried, guys. I did. And this cool tower is actually 2 different stones. And I was kind of wondering, it was sold to me as a garnet tower, but I'm like, what is this black? There's like a black that has like iridescent-y with the garnet. I don't know if you guys can even see it really because they're both such dark colors, but there's like chunks of garnet in there surrounded by this black stone, right? So I was doing some research and come to find out that the black in there is called Astrophyllite. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, y'all. Who knows? So I'm going to just spell it for you. Astrophyllite. And it's actually really cool. It's not showing up at all really on this camera, and I apologize for that. But just super cool. Super cool. It's like dark, but it has like iridescent-y kind of, almost like fluorite little, or not fluorite, like labradorite kind of stuff going on in it. Very interesting. But anyways, it is called Astrophyllite, and we are going to learn about all 3 of these since they all 3 have different healing properties. So work with me on this a little bit longer video. Hopefully we all learn something new. The Astrophyllite, from what I could find out, I couldn't find a lot about it, but I'm going to tell you what I found out. Astrophyllite is a dark stone that flashes with a brilliant bright light. It supports us during journeys into that thin boundary line between the brain/body and the astral realm. It helps us see very clearly, identifying what is real in each realm and what is not, and to take appropriate action. Astrophyllite can be used for exorcism to remove negative entities that have invaded our personal space. It protects against their hurtful energies and wraps us in a strong fortress of light. This light shines bright in every color of the rainbow, both the visible colors and the invisible, and is woven so tightly together that no outside force can break through. Astrophyllite also helps us to explore the intimidating world of mental illness and helps us to be more curious about the brain and nervous system. It gives us courage to accept our own shadow sides in whatever form they take so that we can be free and whole again. It releases fear of being judged or dismissed. Astrolite helps us to know that we are multidimensional beings and that we are worthy of loving attention and healthy integration. Ooh, I've actually never even heard of Astrophyllite, so that is just super cool. Very cool to me. But anyways, on to the healing properties of the faceted, also known as the almandine, Almandine garnet, almandine garnet, which is this one, the crystal type 1. We're going to do spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical of the stone. Spiritual. Garnet is a powerful talisman for spiritual workers. Just know every time I say garnet in this, it's the almandine, but since I don't think I'm saying it properly, I'm just going to say garnet. Garnet is a powerful talisman for spiritual workers who seek truth and freedom and aren't afraid to pay the price for that knowledge. It ignites within us a fierce desire for self-realization and gives us the strength to endure both spiritual hardships as well as the more prosaic everyday struggles we all face. Garnet is also a very joyful stone, showing us the incredible beauty of this world and reminding us how truly fortunate we are. Garnet gives us courage and hope, helping us to see challenges as adventures and teaching us to move with both passion and serenity. Garnet is attuned to the root chakra and is linked to the astrological signs of Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Scorpio in the house right here, y'all. It is connected to the elements of earth and fire and vibrates to the numbers 1 and 2. Emotional. Let's not forget of the almandine garnet. Garnet guides us to a place where we can feel emotionally free and peaceful. It gives courage to our hearts, daring us to love boldly and openly. Garnet strips away inhibitions and feelings of shame and unworthiness, allowing us to truly embrace our own sexuality and sensuality. It likewise encourages us to be more accepting and comfortable with other people's sexuality. Garnet is ultimately a profoundly sensual stone. It counsels us to follow a wise path, balancing our fiery passions with earthly common sense. This same balance can be applied to financial matters, helping us to earn, save, and spend our money in a way that feels good. Garnet can also help us to better enjoy our own solitary company, encouraging us to actively cultivate self-love and respect. Once again, this is the almandine garnet. I just can't say it properly, so I'm just not gonna. The mental properties. Garnet helps us to release old ideas, beliefs, and patterns whenever they no longer accurately represent our level of knowledge or our actual lifestyle. It is a stone of new beginnings and freedom, shaking us out of whatever rut we are in and challenging us to come alive intellectually and creatively. Garnet encourages us to use our imagination to get to work transforming our best dreams into a fantastic reality. It offers tremendous support for anyone who yearns for both practical knowledge and esoteric understanding. This is the stone for me, y'all, making it an especially good talisman for astronomers and mathematicians. Once again, almandine garnet, physical healing properties, is recommended for anyone who wants to better embrace their sexuality. It helps us to love our body and to trust what feels good physically and emotionally. It encourages us to be open to new experiences while always keeping our safety and full well-being in mind. This garnet is a fantastic talisman for anyone eager to get pregnant, and it helps expectant parents feel excited about the new life they're bringing into the world. Garnet is also recommended for anyone who has suffered from a traumatic injury or illness that requires physical therapy or other work to bring us back into our natural healthy state. If the traumatic event has led to PTSD, this garnet strongly advocates for our mental health and pushes us to believe that our emotional mind can be healed. It reminds us that while the past offers lessons, we get to make choices about the future. This garnet helps us to jump back into life and enjoy it to the fullest. Y'all, no wonder, like for real, no wonder I was guided to all 3 of these different. So I ain't done yet, but I already know this is it. This is why, just reading about the whole Astrophyllite and this faceted version. Anyways, we are going to get on to this last one here. And, well, if I could find it again, sorry y'all. The Rhodolite version of it. And I'm just like super excited about this stone. Seriously. I forgot to read what the other one said. But this one actually in the beginning says peaceful reality. Be in alignment with what is real and good. Love generously and create space for growth. Accept the past and work for a greater future. Feel serene and allow the truth to set you free. Let Rhodolite Garnet teach you true wisdom. We are going to do the healing properties of the Rhodolite Garnet. Spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental, just like the other one. This would be the Rhodolite one, y'all. Rhodolite Garnet connects our root and crown chakras so that we can come into an easy alignment between what is most real and what is most inspired. It keeps our consciousness and subconscious deeply rooted in reality. This isn't so we dream smaller dreams, but rather so that we can accurately assess what we're working with and what needs to be done in order to make our loftiest dreams come true. Oh my goodness, these stones, y'all. Oh, Rhodolite Garnet revels our life's purpose. It might be a single lifelong purpose. It might be an ever-changing purpose that fits each moment perfectly. In either case, Rhodolite Garnet helps us to make steady progress, enjoy the journey, and to celebrate each success as it comes. This is my stone. I will say it again. I'm sorry if it's annoying. I don't care because this is my stone, y'all. I'm about to make a necklace. For real. Rhodolite Garnet strengthens the voices of our spirit guides and our own heart's yearning so that we can hear and understand them very clearly. Its energy is serene, but not solemn. There is a lightness and a sparkle to Rhodolite Garnet that reminds us to smile often, which everybody tells me I need to do more, and to not take ourselves so seriously. It encourages us to walk our path with a light heart and an easy mind, trusting that we are all in tune and in balance and that all is well, which is something I am definitely working on. Rhodolite Garnet is attuned to the root, heart, and crown chakras and linked to the astrological signs of Cancer and Leo. It is connected to the element of earth and vibrates to the number 5. Ooh, change. Number 5, y'all. The emotional. Rhodolite Garnet offers us great gifts of emotional wisdom. It is a love stone of abundance and magnifies the love between people without creating codependency or losing ourselves. Rhodolite Garnet shows us how to have beautiful boundaries that bless our lives and those of our loved ones. It is particularly good for parents with older children and adult children because it encourages parents to love generously without needing to exert their own will over others. As a result, children are allowed to be their true selves and can cultivate a steady sense of confidence. I have a son officially gone and left the nest with his little roommates and whatnot, and I'm telling you what, if this stone wasn't meant for me, I don't even know what was. It just keeps resonating even more so. Anyways, as a result, children are allowed to be their true selves and can cultivate a steady sense of confidence. Rhodolite Garnet has a warm, gentle, and quiet energy that is very soothing during times of distress or when we need to heal. It is an excellent crystal ally when healing from sexual or emotional abuse. Rhodolite Garnet dissolves feelings of shame, guilt, and inadequacy. It lessens painful memories so that we don't feel past trauma as a present reality. When we need emotional support, Rhodolite Garnet helps us to get what we need, whether that means supporting ourselves or asking others to assist. Rhodolite Garnet speaks truth to us so that we can make good choices that support happiness and peace. OMG. Oh, I'm sorry I'm so loud, but I'm so excited over this. I've never been this excited over a stone, y'all. And maybe it's just because I have all three of them sitting in front of me, but this stone specifically, this version of it, or this type, whatever, is just, it's on fire with me right now. Anyways, okay, mental. Rhodolite Garnet gives us keen discernment so we can judge what is real and what is good. It calms our hearts so that hopes and fears don't cloud our judgment. Rhodolite Garnet invites us to explore a deeper level of self-knowledge. It asks us to love and respect ourselves for all our good qualities. I have been preaching this so much lately. It also asks us to honestly acknowledge any areas where we need further polishing before we can truly shine. Yes, Rhodolite Garnet teaches us that self-improvement is not a doomed desire for perfection, but rather a noble quest for excellence. Rhodolite Garnet is a wonderful talisman for philosophers, particularly Stoics, who seek to understand the true nature of reality and what it means to live a good life. It encourages us to live in balance and wisdom, and balance is something that I have been, with the balance, y'all. I will leave it at that. It helps us to accept the past and present fully so that we can be at peace in our minds. Rhodolite Garnet reminds us that while we can't change the past or present, and refusing to accept that only brings us misery, but the future, both near and far, are yet to be written, y'all. Rhodolite Garnet emboldens. Excuse me, I'm learning new words today, y'all. Rhodolite Garnet emboldens us to take appropriate actions to create the future life and future self that will most deeply satisfy us. Physical properties. Rhodolite Garnet is recommended for anyone concerned about sexuality or reproductive issues. It is particularly good for pregnant women who want to nurture a loving connection with the new life inside them and the new life they themselves will be stepping into as a mother. It can also help fathers and other members of the family to be excited to take on new roles and responsibilities. Rhodolite Garnet reminds other family members that the mother faces very real physical challenges and deserves extra support from her family. In particular, women may need to be reminded by their partner that they are still sexually desirable and will continue to be desirable regardless of any physical changes that occurred due to pregnancy. Rhodolite Garnet is also recommended for anyone who has suffered sexual abuse. It helps us to feel more safe and secure within our physical body. Rhodolite Garnet helps us to work through our fears and other negative emotions so we can reduce our stress levels. This is resonating so much. I've been working on my body and the way I see myself and whatnot as well. Dude, just so many things. This in turn allows our body to naturally rebalance and heal stress-related problems in our digestive, elimination, and reproductive and circulatory systems. Okay, y'all, if I could send each and every one of you one of these stones, I promise you I would. Matter of fact, for real, y'all, I'm going to give a few of these away in the giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway, I think, here. Hopefully I'll be reaching 1,000. So once I reach that 1,000, I'm going to do a pretty good giveaway, and I'm going to do it for a couple of people, hopefully. And this stone specifically will be in each one of the prize packages. For real. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, OMG. Anyways, if this stone resonates with you at all, if you have a garnet, if you have your own story with this stone, if you just love it, think it's beautiful, hit the like button, hit the comment section, let us know about it. All love is appreciated. Oh, and by the way, I will link where I got this information from in the description box if you want to check it out. And I also use the Crystal Bible for most of my stone information as well. So I will link that as well. Have a good one, y'all.